Hi, good afternoon from United Arab Emirates. I still your girl UD, Argentinians family, UC&UD guys. Okay, my kings and queens. Yes, I appreciate all of you that has been with me on this journey. You've been patient, you've been out there for me, helping me to share my videos. I really appreciate you. And if you're a returner, you are highly welcome. Go nowhere. This is the main channel for you. Are you a lover of family? What family does, relationship, everything about family, relationship, love? Okay, we are there for you. Okay, when it comes to family life, we have children involved, right? Okay, those are one of the things we inherit in our families. So we bring it out also for you to see how it goes. We really appreciate you all. Okay, this is my daughter and Mikayla, you know her very well. Okay, I want to talk about her life, how she come around, how it happens to get this miracle of this child. Okay, it was a mysterious something. It's been like, I don't even know that I was pregnant. So let me start from there. My elder brother called me from South Africa. Okay, so when I say this baby is a miraculous child, and even her names also is too mysterious. Okay, so she actually brought her name to me by herself. So I guess you have to listen to the story, how it all started. Okay, we were actually looking for a child. We've been together for like 5 years, but it's only 1 year we actually bring out our hearts to look for a child. We've had one miscarriage, not actually miscarriage, we removed the child around 4 years ago. Okay, we are not ready yet, and we are not yet married. We are just about to, but you know, we never wanted a child then. We want to build our home first, build our love, build our family before we will get involved in anything responsibility. Okay, so we actually terminated the child. Okay, we actually asked God for forgiveness. Maybe He should just consider us for the time we've not wanted it. It was a mistake. Okay, we have to tender all the apology, all that we can. So along the line, for the past 4 years, we've not experienced anything like taking in again. It's not as if we are using a contraceptive. Okay, I don't just know what happened, but I looked into it after 1 year. That's when we are 5 years. I have to look into it because we have wanted a child. Okay, and when we look for this child and we don't see this child, we happen to think of like, are we fighting now? Okay, baby, hold on, please. It's okay. So like I was saying, sorry about that. You know, I have a very big testimony to make to Paddy Bemonso as well. So it's just too compacted. So I have to start somewhere. I have to share with you guys first before I'll compile the video for Bemonso. Remember, I am supposed to be showing you the video he actually made, you know, calling my name, where I am, and I should receive my child. So they are all part of this. They are all testimonies and mysterious things I've said happened before I had this my miraculous child. Okay, yes, I will start from explaining everything the way you will understand it. Her names, what it means, abbreviations of all of them. Okay, like I was telling you before earlier, I have my brother in South Africa. He just called me a few weeks before I get this pregnant. Remember I told you I don't know when I took in exactly. I don't know. So we were like, we are just coming out from the baby I lost. I lost twins. I shared it on Facebook as well. I don't know, on YouTube as well, on my platforms I shared it. Okay, I lost these twins, and I have to do some cleaning in my tummy. Okay, I went to the hospital. They have to drain everything out, clean it up, the blood and everything out, you know. Then I was taking the treatment within the the months, I knew that yes, this is a very something coming, big something coming, because it's a sign that yes, you are fertile now, you can take in any time. I couldn't believe it before. I have to bleed for like 1 month before I believe that I have to go to hospital. I have to seek for medical attention. So when I went to the hospital, that's when they told me that after the scans and the ultrasound and all that, they have to tell me that I lost children. They saw 2 sacs, okay? There is water in there, but there's no life, okay? They have to clean it out, okay? And within these few weeks, I was taking medication. I wasn't thinking that I would take in. Okay, the medication we are taking, like it contains antibiotics for the what will I call it, infection. If in case we have an infection, I have to treat it with my husband. Okay, we are on it until I took this in, which I told you I don't even know when I took it, because I have to ask my nurse, if I'm taking something like antibiotic, am I supposed to have a child? He said there's nothing God cannot do, just don't keep your fingers crossed, be looking. So immediately after that, as we are on the medication, I never believed I'm going to take in. My brother called me from South Africa telling me about his dream. Yes, we don't joke with our dreams. Most times our dreams are just something that is about to happen, or will happen immediately. That is how we were created, okay? Okay. Then he called me and he told me that I did not tell him that I'm pregnant. I said, I'm not pregnant. He said, I am. I don't want to tell him, I don't want to share it. I said, no, but it's a good thing. Why wouldn't I share it? I'm married. So after dragging it with him, he was so like annoyed. Okay, to me, I know something big is coming, but I wasn't sure, and I am not pregnant then, to be sincere. So within the few days or weeks after, because I didn't know the exact time, he happens to like the whole thing happens to like surface. Okay, meanwhile my husband was at the same time dreaming about all this, while my husband was at the same time dreaming about this baby as well. He most times sees this child, carrying a child in one of our black chair in the parlor, sitting down with this child, playing with this child most times. So he kept on telling me these dreams. I said, wow, it shows me that something is close, something good is close, but I can't fix it. Okay, then these same dreams come to me as well. I most times see myself bringing now, because before we even have this child, we have like all baby things, especially pink. I wish for a baby girl, because I have just one, I need to add it too. So I am the only daughter in my mother's house, and I don't like it. I need my child to have a sister, someone he can complain with, he can trust. Okay, and God, his ways are not our ways, right? Then I have to buy some, because these things works. Yeah, these things you want to work for you works for you. Okay, things you believe in, actually, let me put it that way, works for you. Okay, like people that said if you eat a grasshopper before you go to labor, this will happen this way. It doesn't happen like that to me, because I don't have my belief on it. Somebody told me that if I have baby Teddy's in my room, that I'm not going to have a child. There's one day I remembered it, I have to push it. And even when I was pregnant, I say, wow, it really happened that I'm pregnant, even with all this. I keep baby things around me for past 2 years before I got this baby coming. I keep baby things around me. Under my pillow was baby shoes. Inside my bag is baby socks. I bought a lot of baby pink clothes, baby pink things, baby pink accessories in my house. So I saw myself as well in the dream, bringing down the baby things on top of the wardrobe. We were packing it down. So I was like, I asked my husband when I woke up, why are we packing down our baby things? It looks like something which is coming somewhere. We are both suspecting something. So, and we never see it coming though. Then we know that after resting of that child, there should be something. So we started planning of our wedding. We wanted to do it because since the baby is not coming, let it be something we achieve for the year, because every year we like achieving something. We like last year we have our house in the village. This year we have this wedding, and to God be the glory, the baby came along as well. So we have 2 things already pinned down. And again, we have a huge something he just won. We are about to unveil, not yet. So it's just 3 things we achieved this year, and we are so happy, and we are blessed. We glorify God for that. Then after me seeing this, I have to be careful of what I take, because most of times it helps me to remove the child if I'm not careful. So I take careful of what I take. Then I joined Divine Mercy. Okay, I don't joke with Divine Mercy. I followed the months, so I followed Ebukobi continuously for the whole night of this night, 90 days, 100 days prayers, I am there. 70 days prayers, I am there. All of them, I followed it all night. And my husband was like, I stopped working. It was the exact time I stopped working after losing the 2 babies, and I know that along the line it's a sign something will come along. I don't need stress, because this country, the most important thing is stress. It absorbs our energy very well, and there's too much sun, too much heat here. Everything is stressful. You need to calm yourself down if you really want to have something like that. So I was like putting my mind for another country, because they don't offer anything good here. Even when you spend a huge amount of money, at the end of the day, your baby just have Nigerian passport. So I wasn't that keen about it. So along the line, at the same time, I'm still looking at it, and at the same time, I was thinking that I will fly out. Maybe whenever it happens, I will fly out. It's just crazy. So I was like, I stopped my work. My husband was going to work. So most times he stopped by the house and come and check on me. Sometimes he takes me along with him. So I was feeling this dizzy every time he takes me along with him. So one day he was like asking me, have you seen your flower for this month? I said yes. So meanwhile, I knew I have not, and I wasn't that I wasn't that serious about it, because most times if before 6 weeks I will lose it. So I don't want him to be disappointed. My mind was not prepared for whatsoever that's going to come along. So I was so free about it. I told him that yes, I've seen it, so that he wouldn't put his minds up. So I told him yes, I've seen it. So the way I sleep, because it makes me sleep like, my God, when I took in, I didn't know I have a child with me. I just do every normal things I do. I sleep like a lazy pig. I was thinking that maybe I'm exhausted with the work. I've been working, going up and down, because actually my working place was so far. So I normally exhaust all the time. I sleep at, I say, wow, I'm getting enough rest now. We are just both of us in one flat. He goes to work, I'll just have to relax very well. So I barely come out of the parlor self. I sleep and I sleep that he checks on me. Most times he doesn't even call me on phone. He keeps my privacy for me. He comes along, and maybe if I want to go out, maybe I will join him. So I sleep like that in his car on his way. He was like, what's going on? Have you seen your... I said, yes, I've seen it. He was like suspecting me. I was like, wow, it's a good thing if we are friends. But what you're thinking is not what, after how many years, we'll just snap off it. Along the line, on the prayer, we are together in that same bus to his office. The Divine Mercy came along. I have to join the Divine Mercy. I asked him to join. He said he has joined. Men how they used to behave. He joined the way he was joining. So along the way, my name was mentioned. My case was brought up by the Holy Spirit from a month. So it was a very big, loud testimony. I wish I can put it on the screen a little bit. I think I will. So he actually called my name. He said, I'm in Dubai. There's a lady in Dubai by name Uju, receive your baby. He now called another name again, Nkechichinya, receive your baby. He now come back to call my Igbo name that nobody knows. Peace, that is Udoka, receive your name. And that name is very special for a lady. Before you will see a girl, most times it's a boy. That name is not that simple for someone to call. But Ujunwa is okay, I understand. He has to mention Udo, 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 Udo. Can you see the miracle? I was like, oh my God, I claimed it. So when I claimed it, I have to be snappy with all this so that it doesn't get too much long. Okay, I claimed it. My husband was like looking at me. I said, yes, let's claim it. It was actually me. So after 2-3 days, I have to see my baby again in a dream. I saw a baby girl standing by the bush. I wasn't seeing that child very well, but I know it's a girl. So he said she's a girl. Her name is, I was thinking of naming, if actually yes, after 6 weeks, this baby is still there. I didn't see my flower. That means God has done a miracle. I was thinking of naming her, what's that name again? Zim Chikachim. You understand? Zim, show me the God that is bigger than my God. So this child came in the dream to tell me her name is Chizikotaram. You know, God brought us. You understand? God brought, as in, like she's coming with a crowd or something huge. So I was like asking her, there's another child at the side there. The child is not coming out well. I'm not seeing the child well, but it's a girl as well. I asked her, are you more than one? What are you with someone? She said, I don't know. I just tell you my name. I know only me. I said, okay. When I woke up, I have to tell my husband again. He was like, I kept on seeing this child. Also, I carry this child. I play with this child every day. There's this child around us. Okay. Then my elder brother have to drop in our platform because we have a platform where only us that is the same mother, the same father talks. It's just like a family meeting. So he has to pray, you know. Remember I told you we have prophets and prophetess in my house. So he has to pray after the morning prayers. He has to tell me that when he was praying, he has seen a child very close to my leg. And the child is very close. It's in our hands already. So I didn't say anything because I knew something nobody knows. My husband also doesn't know. So I kept quiet. I have to snap back. I have to summon courage after 6 weeks to go and check actually and see what's going on. Whew. I don't forget I've joined the night prayers. I doesn't stop. I did it for complete 3 months consecutively without stopping. So I connect every night because I know there's something wrong. Me having this miscarriage, it doesn't happen to me like that before. I am just not just a lady but a mother. I know very well I have not lost children that way. I am so fertile. So I knew something was wrong in the spiritual realm. I have to join and queue up every night. So I actually went for a test. I summoned courage to go for a test. I went for a test and they told me that the lady was like asking me, why do you want to do some tests? Do you have any symptoms and all that? I said, I don't have any symptoms, but I want to check. I'm sure, very sure that I'm pregnant. The lady was like, are you vomiting? No. Are you nausea? This, no. I said, I feel dizzy, but sleeps a lot. She said, that's not good. Every other thing can cause that, maybe stress and all that. I said, please check me. I paid for ultrasound. Okay, I paid for scanning, not ultrasound, sorry. I paid for scanning, not even to check blood. She was like, check your blood first. I thought, I don't want to check blood. Go straight to the point. I don't need urine checking because all that have failed me before and I'm so scared of what I will find out. So let me just go to the point. I don't need any mysterious and all that. No mysterious. I need everything to be straight. So she took me inside. I've already paid 200 rands. That's around for something thousand in Nigeria. So she took me to the room. I laid down on the bed. She have to check. Immediately she put under my uterus. She was like, wow, there's a child in there. Look at it. There's a child there. So I was like, God, thank you so much. I'm so sure. She was like, wow, are you a prophetess? How do you know this? I said, yeah, I know. I know because it's not as if I have the symptoms, but yes, this child told me she is there. Okay, I told the woman she's a girl. She was like, How do you know? We have not even gotten to that level. Maybe when you are 16 weeks, 17, 18 weeks, you can come back, so we'll be sure. I said, okay, no problem, but I'm telling you now that she's a girl. I will still come back for you to confirm that, just like you did now. So it was a very nice day that day. My husband was disturbing because I don't want him to know anything, but it doesn't. We don't have any secret from each other, so he knows all my movement and everything. He was like trying to mark me down where I am. I was driving. I was like putting some confusions on his head for him not to understand, because I really want to give it as a gift. It's just gonna come like a bomb. Okay, so along the line, I achieved it, but not so sure. When I got home, most times if I sleep, I usually see so many things, just like we are prophets and prophetess in my house. So whatever we see is just clear and just the way it is. So I lay down one afternoon and I saw my husband looking at me somehow. He was like, let us go to the doctor. I said, what is that? Are you suspecting me? But we are not friends, we are married, so if we are pregnant, it should be a good thing, a good news. So why are you suspecting me? I was like, stop all that, just believe in me. Yes, I know very well that you are so curious of whatever that is going on now, the science and everything, but I'm not pregnant. If I'm pregnant, I will let you know, because it's a good thing, it's a good news to us, right? So our wedding is around the corner. Don't forget that our wedding is around February, and all this is happening in second week of January. So it's just very close. So I wanted to use this gift for him, either on our Valentine's Day, because 3 days after Valentine's is my wedding. That's my birthday, 18th of February. So 14th of February is Valentine's Day. So I was contemplating when to give this gift to him, and I don't want him to know any clue about it. So I was hiding it with all my heart, but he has the signs. He has all the signs. So when he came by that afternoon from work to check on me as well, he opened the door. I have to wake up from that same dream I was dreaming. He was accusing me. So I called him to sit down. Are you actually accusing me? Do you have anything, any thoughts on your mind, thinking that I'm pregnant? Yeah. He was like, yes, I have that suspicion on you. I said, why are you asking me to go to doctor with you? Is it that you don't believe on me again? So stop thinking of that. We've been together for like how many years, and this is just the time you're thinking of all this. Why all these years? He was like, I've seen so many signs that shows me that, but you're not coming up with anything. You said you saw your flower, but I'm here in the house with you. You know, we don't have anything from each other, but I don't notice you seeing the flowers. I said, you don't come back early. That is just why. And you know, I don't have a big flu. He understands, yeah. And the days I usually see mine, it was just like 3 days, not so serious like that. He said yes. So I said, Charlie, just forget about it. So it was just when he went for our men on suit meeting, friends, committee of friends and all that, that somebody told him that he should do one or two things for the wife to get pregnant, that I should settle the water people, clinical out that. He has to like bring the record for me, and I was like, okay, let me just, this is the time. I have to throw it immediately while we are practicing for the wedding. It was on a Valentine's night, should be a Valentine Eve, should I call it that way, for lovers. So I have my bridesmaids and maid of honors around to do one or two things for the wedding. We are practicing something, so I have to tell them to decorate the house. I called him home from the men on suit and all that. I have to give him the wonderful gift and the wonderful news. So he was so excited, and we are all good and happy. So that's all about this. So many of you will now understand why I say she's a miraculous child. This is why we call her a miraculous child. It's so mysterious. What really goes on, what happens, her names, how we come about the names. So my husband was keeping this name Akwaugo for so long because he was really bullied by so many people. Yes, that was the part I have not said about. So many people have friends, his own friends was like, are you not man enough to man a woman? Should you bring her for us to man her? And so many people, like my tenants, most of my tenants was like, I am a witch. I eat all the babies in my womb. You don't remember, they did not know me very well where I'm coming from. This is abroad for you. Okay, nobody knows who is who. That's why you don't just go about picking on people or talking on people or putting your mouth in someone else's business, because you don't even know where they are coming from, where their story is coming, what they are like before you met them. So the whole story was like too bad for my husband. So he was like, all this while, this child should be special. You know, when they said eagle's egg, you don't normally see eagle's egg like that. It's not easy for you to see. So for him to nurture this eagle egg, this Akwaugo, to bring it out, it's just so special and something that you don't just see ordinarily. Okay, so that was how we came about the name. And he doesn't even tell me till I have this baby. He was like keeping it up and down. I was just so guessing. I was pushing him to say something he wasn't saying. So I am the one that said my own, and immediately the baby said it in the dream. It's been like 8 months ago, so that he can help me to remember. Even I went to see and save his name with it, so that he will not forget. So he was like, it's a boy. I said, it's not a boy. The baby made it clear. So when it was time for 16 weeks, we went. It was a girl. 18 weeks, we went. They said it's a boy. He was like so happy. I said, no, don't be too happy. This baby is a girl. Don't just. So when it was 20 weeks, I know that that is the end of every super story there. We went back and it was a girl. I told him, have you seen it? So you don't need to argue with anybody. So, and I came up with the name Mikayla for her baptismal name. Yeah, when that Mikayla, I usually like Kayla. You understand? I want that special name that is not that common. So I went for this Mikayla, Kayla, at abbreviation. And if you check it, it's a good name from the Bible, okay? And it shows like a shelter and an angel. Yeah, she's indeed our angel and a shelter. She has been an angel. She's been an angel from the one we had her. We had no issue till the day we had her, and it was just a 1 hour labor, 10 minutes push. Okay, this child came immediately at 6 minutes after 12 on Sunday. Did you see the mysteriosity on it? It's just too much. It was around 9 o'clock in the night. I wasn't feeling anything. After taking like 2-3 days midwife due, everything like castor oil, frustrating this child to bring this child to the world, she kept on there. So it's 2 days to 40 weeks that she decided to fly out, and fly out in a mysterious way, like 6 minutes after 12 on Sunday morning. And it was 1 hour labor only. It was not supposed to be even up to 1 hour. It's because we are living very far off from the hospital, so we have to rush down with car and all that. I was like holding it in the car so that I wouldn't be the one to mess myself up. When I'm getting to the hospital, I'm already 10 a.m. But I wasn't feeling anything in the house. I was thinking nothing has been happening. But to God be the glory, everything has dilated, and I'm 10 a.m. immediately I get to the hospital. 10 minutes, I have to do 10 minutes push, and this 4 kg baby came out, 4 good kg. I was so scared of giving birth to a 4 kg. Even the nurses were like, wow, because I'm supposed to go for CS, and it was the most smoothest and easiest child I have ever had. Did you see the mysteriousness on it? This was wonderful. So we have this name chizikotaram, okay, which the abbreviation is Zico. Mikayla, abbreviation is Kayla, okay, and Akwaugo, abbreviation is Akwaugo. Do you understand? So all of them, you know already what the meaning of the names. So we are super excited about this child. That is it about our mysterious child, and good luck to those of you that is looking for a child. Believe God, nothing is impossible, and there's no amount of time, duration is too much for you to wait for your own child, okay, for your blessing, because I believe most times, most childs are blessing. They come in a mysterious way, and they are all blessing to the humanity. And an angel in disguise. From that day till now, this child doesn't disturb unless she wants food. Okay, and she never sick. Even when she was in the tummy, she never disturbs me. She never sick. I was so okay. Most of the things that's happened to people doesn't happen to me. I don't even know that I'm pregnant. No nausea, nothing. I'm just there.